And it's basically an old-fashioned dough, sour cream, local flour, eggs, butter, a little bit of sugar, and then we'll lay it out, hand cut them all out. They're fried in clarified butter from Wisconsin.
You wouldn't think that the Tubers donuts would be so light since they're fried in clarified butter, but they actually are very light and delicious.
Deceptively light, buttery, kind of like if someone took all the outside of a muffin, but then got the outside crispy. Yeah, just pretty damn delicious. Donuts are available here at Tribeca's, which is my wife's restaurant.
I think our sandwiches are really hearty and delicious, and the Tubers donuts are a nice sweet treat to have after that.
I think some of those flavors people aren't expecting. Another fun one, a TB&J, so that's a tahini butter and jelly. And in the end, it still feels like a PB&J, just kind of taking a different route. So sometimes the goal is just to challenge some people. I grew up loving yeasted ones, and I think until I started making these, I was still yeast donuts are king, and now I've become a believer. And I think that's like the potato in full gear.
All that stuff looks so cool, but right now it's time to see what's hot and what's not on the movie scene with our film critic, Richard Roper. Hey, Rich.
You know, I do a Jay Farrell, but we don't have time, so I'll do my impersonation of Jay next time. Right?
That's it. All right. First up, Jared Leto stars in the latest Marvel movie as Morbius, a biochemist who accidentally turns himself into a vampire. Here's a clip.
I went from dying to feeling more alive than ever. Increased strength and speed. The ability to use echolocation. And an overpowering urge to consume blood. How far are we allowed to go to fix something that's broken?
Trailer looks good. Are we spending or saving, Rich?
Yeah, trailer trash would be the better description here. This is a save. You know, Jared Leto needs to calm down, first of all, you know, with all these roles. He's going to kill himself. But, you know, this guy Morbius, he injects himself with bat DNA, and then he becomes Morbius. It's like, we already have Batmen, lots of Batmen. He's a second-tier Marvel Universe character. You can see there, the special effects are kind of cheesy, not much of a story, really a forgettable and disappointing effort.
All right, well, let's move on to the next one.
You got it. Up next, Judd Apatow directs this Netflix comedy about a group of actors trying to make an adventure movie while quarantined. It stars Keegan-Michael Key and Fred Armisen. This is The Bubble.
We're almost at the nest.
That sounds like a baby crying for its mama.
Baby! No, baby! I got him! And cut! Now that was a great take.
Obviously a goofy one. Do you like this one?
Yeah, it's a movie within a movie, which is kind of funny. I love Judd Apatow in the cast, but this is also a save because it just flounders about. They didn't really bother with a real story here. Intermittently funny. It's on Netflix, but kind of disappointing as well.
All right, 2 flops so far. Okay, yeah. Oscar Isaac stars in the latest action-packed Disney Plus series, Moon Knight, where 2 characters investigate the mysteries of the Egyptian gods in the same body. Rich, is this a spend or save?
This is a spend. Oscar Isaac is one of our best actors. Ethan Hawke as well. There's a million characters in this Marvel universe, but Moon Knight is much more intriguing than Morbius, actually.
Oh. All right. Up next, a limited Hulu series starring Elle Fanning. It's based on the true story of a high school student who texts her boyfriend urging him to commit suicide. This is the girl from Plainfield. Are you spending or saving on this?
This is a spend as well. Ton of tough material, but they do it in a sympathetic, intelligent, respectful way. I really like this series.
All right. Big thanks, Richard Roper.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Rich.
All right. Your weekend forecast is coming up next.
Celebrate special moments at K&G. Men's designer suits and suit separates for Easter start at $99.99. Plus, men's dress shirts start at just $21.99. And men's dress shoes start at only $49.99. Save big this spring with K&G.
When you need a paint to fit your lifestyle, Menards has got you covered. From protecting against this or covering this to refinishing this. We have a paint for you. You also need it in this color or even this color. We can do that. Stop in and talk to one of our paint professionals to make your colors come to life. Pick up a gallon of Pittsburgh Ultra interior plat paint for only $16.97 after sale price and 11% rebate.
Celebrate special moments at K&G. Men's designer suits and suit separates for Easter start at $99.99. Plus, men's dress shirts start at just $21.99. And men's dress shoes start at only $49.99. Save big this spring with K&G.
Penguins Avalanche tomorrow on ABC and ESPN+.
What's next for Will Smith? Has this great Hollywood icon destroyed his career?
There have been people in Hollywood who have done far worse.
Next, Inside Edition.
Today at 3 on ABC 7.
This segment produced with and sponsored by DraftKings at Casino Queen Sportsbook.
Well, it's a big weekend in sports. The Final Four matchups are tomorrow night. Kansas plays Villanova, and it's a huge rivalry game with North Carolina versus Duke. In Coach K's final season, a lot of wagers are going to be placed. And back to fill us in is sports betting analyst from DraftKings at Casino Queen Sportsbook, Julian Edlow. Hey, Julian.
Hey, how you doing?
Doing well. You know, we talked about it earlier in the show. We know Eric Church is going to be at the game. Duke, North Carolina. Some tickets are over $18,000, I read. Does Coach K have another win in him to get to the championship game?
Well, Duke's favored by 4 points here. So, you know, DraftKings Sportsbook odd makers sure think so. What I will say is be a little careful here. I think the public perception is that after North Carolina spoiled Coach K's last home game, that Duke is out for revenge here and that they're just automatically the right side here. Carolina's going to have no problem playing spoiler twice. I don't think that they're going to back down from this narrative at all. In fact, the last 10 matchups between these two teams, North Carolina is 8-2 against the spread, covering by an average of over 11 points per game. So just from a sports betting standpoint, North Carolina has actually dominated this matchup in recent matchups.
All right, let's talk about the other game. We got Kansas and Villanova. Who are you taking in that one?
Yeah, I like Kansas in this one, and it's kind of the quote-unquote square side. It's where a lot of the money is. It's where a lot of the bets are. And this spread opened 3 on DraftKings Sportsbook and is all the way up to 4.5. So a lot of money is compiling in, and the reason why is that Villanova, great team, great coach, going to be without Justin Moore, their second best player in this game. Unfortunately, he tore his Achilles towards the end of that Houston win in the Elite Eight. And the thing about Villanova is they play a 6-man rotation. Moore plays about 35 minutes per game. So I don't know how you replace that, especially when you don't already have bench guys that are playing, giving you good minutes. Villanova and Jay Wright, they're going to try and run 5 guys as much of this game as possible.
All right, Julian, quickly, who's the winner on Monday night? Championship.
I think Kansas is going to be cutting down the nets. I think they're the only 1 seed left. I think they're the best team left in the field.
Yep. All right. Thanks. Big thanks to Julian. You should be an exciting weekend. You can download the DraftKings at Casino Queen Sportsbook app now, and new customers can bet $5 on any college hoops team to win and get $200 in free bets if they do. Download the app now and sign up with the promo code COURT. Val, we'll send it over to you.
Okay, Ryan. Thank you. Well, let's check your weekend forecast with ABC 7 meteorologist Greg Dutre. Hey, Greg.
Hey, taking a look at the skies out over our fair city, and they have certainly clouded up. But you see over here, a little bit of a break in that cloud cover, and that's what I'm picking up on the satellite now. Yes, we are in the clouds in Chicago, but look how much clear sky there is over Lake Michigan. Like that's doing anybody any good. But over the north and western suburbs, too. So all this dry air is working its way back in, and we will indeed get back into the sunshine. Moving forward into tonight, early tomorrow, after we hit the upper 40s as a high today, the clouds will return. It'll be cool enough tomorrow morning that we could catch a couple of snowflakes. We're doing the old flip-flop, right? We started off as rain with the last storm, ended up as snow. This one may start off as some snow, ends up as rain. The bottom line is we're wet again on Saturday. Skies will clear out for Sunday, and temperatures will start to warm back up. So that's what we got. Back and forth we go. 51 degrees will be the high temperature there on Sunday. We are dancing right around the normal high temperature, too. So we get a couple more April showers there through the middle and end of next week, and grabbing a couple of days where the highs are in the mid-50s. Back over to you guys.
All right, Greg.
Great time to book a trip out of town.
Yeah, or actually take that trip out of town. All right.
Yeah, you got up at 2:30 this morning. You've been doing this all week. How you feeling?
I feel good. Are we going out?
Yeah, let's go out and party.
Okay, let's do it. That's what we're getting ready to do. Thank you so much for watching.
We will see you next week.
Have you been looking for that perfect used